National Association of Realtors says that home prices are at record highs, even surpassing the market peak in 2006. Sounds great, but is it really? LinkedIn's real estate expert Denny Grimes is with us this morning to shed some light on this and take a look at how it impacts our market and whether or not, is this good news? Are we really that high again?
Well, this is really an impressive report. In fact, one that people have been waiting on ever since a market bust.
To get back to that point.
Yeah, it's like, but here's the deal. It's kind of like an invitation to a real estate party, but Southwest Florida really isn't on the invite list. And I think it's a good thing.
Explain why. Why is it not good if we're not at those peak prices from 2006?
Right. Well, in a nutshell, what the report said was that annualized across the country, home sales at the highest level since 2007. So that's the number of home sales. If you look at the trend, the last 9 months, year over year, the prices have been going up. But the big news is that finally the median sales price in the nation is finally at the highest point ever, just surpassing what it was in the peak. And kind of a real estate trifecta.
Yeah.
So that's got people, popping the champagne corks thinking that we're there. And what my worry is a lot of the real estate people, sellers in this particular area will think that applies to us, and it doesn't. So I'll tell you what that report does not mean to Southwest Florida.
This may be the critical part once you hear the good news and get over the shock.
And this is still good news. Our sales are not up. Our sales are down relative to our peak years. Our peak years were when we're selling the foreclosures. So our sales are down because there's just less inventory. Our prices are trending up, but far from the peak. Our peak in Lee County, for example, is 322,000, and we're only about 180. So we're just beyond halfway, maybe 60% of peak. And believe me, we don't want to go back to those peak numbers.
That peak was artificially inflated, and that's what really hurt us in the end.
Yeah, we had like an 8 year hangover from it. So we definitely don't want that again. But this report does have some significant good news for us. And the fact that is, as the national housing picture improves, particularly from the north and northeast, that's freeing up the equity trapped sellers to finally sell their home and come down. It also means that their prime selling season in the north is typically during the summer. So they're selling their homes at good prices, better than they've seen in a long time, and they're coming down here, and it's driving our market even off season. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. I was just telling you a story about one of my potential sellers walking their dog. Even before they put their condo on the market, bumped into someone who happened to be looking, and then the condo was sold just by walking their dog.
It never even listed, really.
Never listed, and it's that's kind of the market we had back in the 2005 era, and so that's the kind of market we have in a lot of segments here. Our market is very healthy, not irrational, but the bottom line is the more the north gets good news, the healthier we get.
Yes, it is. That is good news. All right, Denny, thank you very much. Wink News This Morning. I'll be right back. Stay with us.